A few weeks ago I made this video about a hardcore band that took me by surprise, and they keep getting bigger and bigger. It's amazing to see that happening, so kudos to them. Bienvenidos to Indie Resistance. You unplug here another week, ready to share with you new music. This is review número 6. By the time I'm making this video, we're already past 50 subscribers and we are on our way to 100. So let's keep doing it. Thank you so much for the support. See, hardcore music is a close cousin to garage punk and garage rock, which can arguably be the genres that categorize our band this week. For those who are familiar with that culture, I'm pretty sure that you probably know about this band already, because they made a name for themselves. But I still want to talk about them, just because. Let's start with my usual 3 reference bands: The Stooges, The Hives, and Dead Boys. Incredible bands, right? If you're into this music or just curious to discover new stuff, stay tuned until the end of the video for the artist reveal. As the band very well said on an interview with Punk Rock Theory last year, it's very difficult nowadays to find any band or artist that doesn't cross over between genres. Overall, to me, they've moved between 80s garage punk, garage rock, and stoner rock. Now that I share more details about their music, I got news for you. They are releasing a new record after 4 years. And as an advance, I'm going to share with you GFC, their latest single. Let's go. This was GFC, ladies and gentlemen, our band's new single. Man, it takes me back to the 90s. See, as teenagers, we used to go to as many shows as we could, and more often than not, the bands themselves, or some art collectives, would put together these shows. That meant that you would have punk, hardcore, rock, and metal bands playing together the same venues. It was incredible. Low-ceiling venues, sticky floors, people sweaty, everybody screaming their lungs out. This is what our band sounds to me. But on asteroids, because they played very well to perfect execution. Anyway, let's listen to another track.
The fucking cockle divers! Save the dudes, Pornalanga!
It's gonna give me a bad disease, because I can't stand still with this music. Anyway, this song is their most played song on Spotify. But I have a feeling that their new album is gonna break that record. I don't know why. Let's see what happens. Now let's listen to one more. This one is called Do It Right Now. What else can I say? Punk rock at its best. Instrumentally, I sense the spirit of Bad Religion on this one, which is perfect to me, because it's one of my favorite bands. In any case, I don't want to keep you waiting. It's time for the artist reveal. For teenagers and adults alike who enjoy raw and authentic music, con todos ustedes, from Australia, Steve Richards.
It's been a long day in the backyard, full of sweat beats. We gotta work hard, I never stop to listen to what's what you say.
Steve Richards are Lockie Cavigan on drums, Ralph Healy on bass, Tim Garrard on guitars, Aaron Mawson also on guitars, and Wolf Buckley on vocals. As I mentioned earlier in the video, Steve Richards is a pretty established band. With that said, I feel that there's room for them to reach a bigger audience. Their first album, titled after the name of the band, was released in 2017 and was pretty much garage punk music. Maybe a little bit more melodic. It was followed by Vic, their second album released in 2019, and I believe it was their international breakthrough, with songs like Bad Disease or Do It Right Now. Compared to the first album, this one sounded a little bit more powerful, but kept the essence of the band. In 2020 they released A State of Mind, which was well received by the specialized media, and in general contains longer songs compared to previous albums. That is, the songs are around the 3-minute mark, as opposed to 2 minutes. And finally, after 4 years, they're releasing their new album in October 2024. I think it's going to be called also GFC, like the single. I can't wait to get my hands on it. Their DIY approach inspires me. And there's something to be said about the fact that they don't seem to be taking themselves or the industry too serious. Just a bunch of friends getting together and playing the music they love without expectations. Overall, there's a consistency throughout their albums. They keep it simple in a good way, without overcomplicating production. An example of that is that you can find live videos of them playing, and they sound basically the same as in the record. Anyway, amigos y amigas, we reached the end of the video, so thank you very much for sharing your time with me. If you want to know more about the band and connect with them, you will find links below. And please like and subscribe, and if you're hungry for more, check out this review. Adios!